I am Learning Hub.
Hello and welcome to the I Am Learning Hub. My name is Miss Yuyu and today we're going to be looking at factors and multiples. Now, what are factors and what are multiples? Many times these two things are confused, but they are not exactly the same. And today I'm going to be showing you the difference between factors and multiples. Are you ready? Okay. Now, factors. Factors are two numbers when multiplied together give you a particular number. For example, let's look for the factors of 12. So you want to look for the pairs of numbers that when multiplied will give you 12. Now, those individual numbers are called factors. So the highest factor of a number is the number itself. I'll say that again. The highest factor of a number is the number itself. Now, together, let's find the factors of 12. Now, 12 is 1 times 12. It's best to go in numerical order. 1 times 12 is 12. Now, 2 times what will give me 12? Let's think about that. 2 times, exactly, you're correct. 2 times 6 will give me 12. All right, so let's think. 3 times, can we find 12 in the 3 times table? Yes. 3 times what? 3 times 4 will give me 12. Now, going chronologically, after 1 is 2, after 2 is 3, and then after 3 is 4. But when you do your factors this way and you have 3, you have the very next number 4, that tells you that you are done. There are no more multiples. These are all the multiples of this number, provided you didn't skip any. So now let's list our factors. Factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Now these are your factors. As I said before, the highest factor of a number is that number itself. So the highest factor of 12 is exactly 12. All right, let's try another number. Let's look for the factors of 18. Always start with 1 times the number. So 1 times 18. Now, can 2 go in 18? Yes. 2 times 9. What about 3? Yes. 3 times 6 will go in 18. Can 4 go in 18 without a remainder? No. So 18 is not in the 4 times table, so it's not part of the factors. What about 5? Exactly. No. 18 is not in the 5 times table, so it is not divisible by 5. Now, after 3, we can't use 4, we can't use 5. The next number we can use is 6, but it is already here. So we're done. There are no more factors for 18. So let's list our factors. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. These are the factors of 18. Now let's try another number. Say 36. Remember, always start with 1 times the number. So 1 times 36 will give me 36. Good. 2 times, yes, you guessed it, 18 will give me 36. Yes. 3 times 12 will give me 36. Fantastic. 4 times 9 will give me 36. Good. 36 is not in the 5 times table, so 5 is not a factor of 36. What about 6? Yes, 6 times 6 will give me 36. Now, when you have a number here and the exact same number on the other side, that's another way to know that you are done and there are no more factors for that number. So this tells us that we're done listing out the factors for 36. So the factors for 36 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Now you only list one of the 6. 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. And don't forget, the highest factor of a number is that number. Now let's look at multiples. What are multiples of a number? Just listen to the word multiples. It sounds very similar to multiplication, right? Or multiply. Now, multiples of a number means that number multiplied by 1, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 3, and multiplied by 4, and going on like that. So, the lowest multiple of a number is the number itself. I'll explain. Let's say we're dealing with a number like 3. What are the multiples of 3? So if I say 3 times 1, I would have 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. And on and on and on. Now, these are the multiples of the number. Can you see that the lowest multiple of 3 is 3? So that means that the lowest multiple of a number is that number itself. So multiples are that number multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, and going on like that. That's what makes it different from factors. Now let's look at the multiples of 6, for example. Let's list them together. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3, 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. And on and on. These are the multiples of 6. So you see, that's the difference between factors and multiples. Multiples is the number multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, and thereafter. However, factors are the two numbers or are the numbers that when you multiply together will give you that number. And that's the difference between factors and multiples. So don't mix them up again next time, okay? Bye.
I am learning with I am Learning Hub.